Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Fields on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Jones hit and the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Once more, Gibson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Fields. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing on third down, Fields. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he gets it down to the 32. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. 2nd quarter. 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Robinson up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 6. Fields. This one left side caught by Gibson. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. 3rd and 2, Fields. Back to Gibson, and another catch for him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. And, Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of it, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone, and if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Here's 3rd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a 1st down. Now it's Fields. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Jones throw taken in by Slayton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, once again, he finds Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Jones to throw on third down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, it's Fields. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Fields. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Fields now to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. To throw is Fields. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Fields. Out left to Dotson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Fields. That is incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. On fourth down, Fields. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Jones on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st down, Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And quickly they get to the line. Off play action, Fields. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. And here we go on 4th down. Fields. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And a Washington offense heading out. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Quick slant. Dotson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a first down throw. Fields. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Fields. Steps away to his left.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now Fields. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. And now out come the Giants. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Keeps himself upright. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40 20-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
This will be caught at about the 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here now, 2nd and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now Jones and the Giants down 24-17. 43 seconds to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. To throw is Jones. Gets this to Waller. And a nice spin into some open field. Look at the big fella go. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Jones. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down, goal to go. Jones. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, Mark. So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game. 2nd. Seven, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. 50 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
First throw in overtime by Fields. Buying time to his left. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Here's Fields. Sets up the screen to Robinson. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Here's Fields. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. A handoff for Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a give to Gibson.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. Complete, it's Dotson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys. They're like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. Oh, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So now both teams have had it. Both teams have failed to produce any points, Charles, and the march continues here in overtime.
Well, Brandon, on one of our breaks as we went into the fourth quarter, you mentioned to me how physical this game has been. I think we're seeing some of that attrition here in overtime. Both teams tired, both trying not to make a mistake and lose the game for their team.
Field's going to hurry his guys to the line. Here's Rodriguez now on second down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here is 3rd and 5. On the give, here's Robinson. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular
today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Hand off now to Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10. Fields. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw. Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
Cody Barton there to bring him down. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a gain of 35. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game. And, Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. Robinson with another carry, and he'll get a few yards here to the 34. You look at this Eagle defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Robinson up the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Robinson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Gibson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They set up the screen to Penny. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. He got 29 yards that time.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
Hey, whatever happened
into the days of just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing is Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jabril Cox from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Fields on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has... And oh, he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Powering his way forward. There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Here's Swift. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
A run for the former Seahawk. It's Rashad Penny. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Derek Watt with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Fields. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A give left side to Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A strong running. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Off play action. Fields. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful.
Well, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Elliott is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Now Washington down by 7. 1:55 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. All eyes on Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Fields. Forced out to his left. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Pass complete. Thomas. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Fields. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever
today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Byron Pringle now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Fields now to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 8 catches, 92 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Back to throw, Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, Fields. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Fields throw complete there to Thomas. 3rd down and 13. Now Fields. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Back to Robinson now on first down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Here now, 2nd and 4. Robinson with another carry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Gibson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Fields. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them out in the 3rd year of a young career out of Alabama, it's Mac Jones.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And Thomas has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Robinson up the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 2nd and 7. A handoff for Gibson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Fields sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Fields. Here's a screen for Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Sly on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Brian Robinson finished things off with a touchdown grab. kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Now Jones on first down. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Jones now throwing on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10 and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that flag accepted. Now from the 30, it's a 47-yard extra point try. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. On 1st and 10, Jones. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. That's complete to White. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First down, here's White. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He had a minimal gain on first down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Going deep here for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On fourth down, Fields. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Again, Fields. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jones on 1st and 10. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. They run straight ahead here with White. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 27, Jones. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8. Now back to the ground game with White. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Able to push his way through. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. Fields on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jawan Bentley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the move to his left. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They'll run for it with Robinson and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
They'll dump this one off here to White.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
Now 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Jones.
Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
2nd down and 4. Here's Jones.
He finds Douglas complete.
This is 1st and 10.
Jones. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
To throw is Jones.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Able to get away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They snap it to Fields. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So a victory here for the Commanders.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's week.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Fields now to throw.
Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The give to the fullback on the dive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now Fields. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Play fake. Brissett escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Fields. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And, oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals it is a first down. To throw is Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Here's Fields. He's got Thomas yet again complete. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 7 catches, 92 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back speed.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.